Hi, I'm Dr. Shoshana Bennett, or as most people call me, Dr. Shosh. For well over 3 decades, I have been teaching and educating medical professionals, mental health professionals, newborn care providers, doulas, nannies, and many, many more. I've founded organizations and run them, based mainly on maternal mental health. And I have helped guide individuals and families through counseling to recover from perinatal illnesses of all sorts. Starting back in the 1980s, before I was licensed as a clinical psychologist, media of every sort would seek me out to comment on stories, usually very sad ones, that hit the news regarding postpartum depression and psychosis. So presenting on national news, being interviewed literally a few hundred times on radio shows and television programs, speaking at conferences have been frequent. Throughout the years, I've quite often been contacted by journalists to offer quotes for their various articles on perinatal mental health, pregnancy, postpartum, new parenting. I was the host of the Dr. Shosh Show, a call-in show for a couple of years. Happy to say, 3 different publishers approached me, asked me to write their books, which I happily did. Postpartum Depression for Dummies, Pregnant on Prozac, and Children of the Depressed. All 3 have been doing very, very well and are still quite current with up-to-date information. My first book, Beyond the Blues, which was co-written by Dr. Peck Inman, has won 2 parenting awards and has been translated into a few languages. Teaching has always been fun for me. To me, it means taking some information from my mind and finding a way to place it into somebody else's, and that takes some individualizing. My first field was special education, and then eventually teaching future special education teachers at the college level, rehab therapies, early childhood education, and more. I always found it very satisfying, to this day, when that light bulb gets turned on and there's a flash of, I got it. My passion is to teach and guide people in their healing. If I can help another family from the pain of untreated perinatal illness, I'm going to do it. Currently, my wonderful management team is helping me produce a podcast. I'm excited about it, can you tell? And I very much look forward to reaching many more folks who could use professional and or personal guidance. I'm also creating more courses and another book, so stay tuned for news about those. These will be unlike anything else already out there. That I promise you. What sets me apart from others in the field are, frankly, a few things. I'm known for helping individuals and couples get from point A to point B as fast as humanly possible. My goal is to help people not need my services for long, other than once you've reached 100%, checking in once in a while to make sure you're still at 100% and even a better 100%. And I'm good at it. I've always been solution-based and not problem-oriented. I'm very practical and only focus on what will help my clients improve the quality of their lives quickly. I don't work like traditional therapists. I have a unique style, and that's what folks are attracted to. It doesn't hurt a bit, of course, that I experienced 2 life-threatening postpartum illnesses. So when I tell a client I understand, I truly do. There are providers, very well-meaning, good people, who use a cookie-cutter approach, I call it, to recovery. So a recovery plan for one client will be exactly the same for the next. There's no such thing with these conditions. We all have different factors in our lives and different things in our mind. So for every client, I put together a very workable, individualized strategy for recovery. Humor is also very healing, so I'll incorporate some of that into the process as well. Also, when I speak to audiences, I let them know not only what the research says, but what actually happens with clients, which might be contrary to popular opinion. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward very much to working with you soon in whatever way or ways might be helpful for you.